Hi, my name is Corey Minter, and I'm the president of Trinity Employment Specialists. And we are a travel nursing agency located here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we provide travel nurses all over the entire United States. And so, one of the things that we always try to do, normally I have Darcel here with me, but she is ill today, not with COVID, but she is ill today, and so she'll be taking the day off. But today's video cast, we're going to do 10 ways to prepare for a career in travel nursing. Number one is you want to explore travel nursing. This entire video cast is for nurses who really don't understand travel nursing. I think that it's really important. I think what we have is most nurses have heard about travel nursing. They work in a hospital and they've heard about a travel nurse in there. Most likely what they've heard, the murmurings, you know how people talk. And I'm telling you, I've been working in the nursing industry for 12 years now. Trust me, they talk. But the talk is like, did you hear that they're making double what we make over here? Did you hear about this? Have you asked them how much they're making? You know, and this is something that's just murmured. You know, you don't really, it's not talked about really audibly, but people kind of know it. And so what we want to do here in this video cast is just try to damper some of the things that might be assumed, because a lot of times your mind kind of goes crazy when you go into assumptions, you know. And so facts give you a lot of peace. I think this is what I really want to do. Here are I want to give you first ways to explore travel nursing outside of just this video cast. And I think we do a pretty good job of it, but there's a lot of data that you can go onto right now. So I just want to send you over to some of these sites. Number one is the Gypsy Nurse. It shares tips about how to travel as a gypsy nurse, basically if you're going to do traveling. And then it also gives you tips on how you can become a travel nurse and still stay in your same home. Just travel 50 miles or more away and you can get the travel nursing rates, which is way, way higher than what a lot of people make. There are travel nursing blogs, has articles, tools of interest. Go check these things out. Highway Hyperdomics. It believes that travel nurses make a difference, one hospital at a time. It gives a lot of different information about travel nursing. That's Highway Hyperdomics. Go Travel Nursing offers practical advice on how to get started. And one of the things that you really want to pay attention to are the taxes. That's one of the best benefits of travel nursing, but you really need to get a tax specialist or a tax advisor, and you need to get them to be able to work with your CPA so that you can put together a plan for how you can write off certain things. You can write off a whole lot of stuff and not have to pay taxes. And then there's the last one is CRZEGRL. It's a flight nurse that goes all over the world, and it's just a travel nurse that blogs and gives a lot of practical advice on how to go about doing this. I just think exploring travel nursing is a really important way to just begin to get started. I mean, this video cast is a good way, but oftentimes we're giving a lot of generalities and some things to look into. We try to get into some of the details, but even when we get into the details, it would really help for you to have a checklist and some written material to go to. Those are some great resources, and I think it'll help you. Number two, network with current travel nurses. Like I said earlier, you likely have met other travel nurses that are working in your station. Most likely you have. You've come across them at least at one point in time. Network with them. Ask them, hey, do you mind to tell me a little bit about this travel nursing? Who should I contact? Who's your nurse recruiter? What are some of the questions that I should ask? Our video cast is going to have some of the questions that you should ask. You know, what do I need to have set up? What were some of your struggles when you went into travel nursing? What are some of the things that you really benefited? Is the pay exactly what they're saying it is? Is it actually double what we said? You know, you can get kind of the inside scoop on what travel nursing is, what it isn't. You can confirm some of the things that you're concerned about, or you can confirm that your information was wrong. But you can get some good insight on that. Number 3, research travel nursing companies. I would check their Google reviews. Or you've got different reviews that are on Yelp, Glassdoor. There are all sorts of different ways to get reviews. I would check out all of those and see what people say. But most likely Google reviews is going to be your most reliable source. But check out and find out what they specialize in. Is there an area of specialty that they specialize in? What is it that nursing agency does well? How well do they advocate for their nurses? I think these are some things that you should consider. What are some of the benefits that they offer? You can check out all of these things. And if you went to the sites that I mentioned earlier, they're going to have a checklist of items for you to check off and then make sure that you have information on. Number 4, don't burn your bridges. Let me give you an example on how that could be a big problem for you. It's the same in every area, but it just matters how you handle your business. Let's say you have some big falling out with a manager or something like that. No calling, no showing the next day. All right, that right there will not only irritate the manager. Yeah, congratulations, you got them. But you have certain things that we staffing agencies have contracts with called MSPs. That's managed service providers, or VMSs, vendor management servicers. And let me tell you, if you irritate one of them, you will get flagged in their system. They will can you from ever working within any of their hospitals. And a lot of these MSPs, they have over 1,000 hospitals in their book of business. I'm telling you, you do not want to tick them off. And they can stop you from working within at least 1,000 hospitals just because you got irritated at a manager. Now, the good thing is if you get a bad manager or you get a bad team that you're working in, you're only going to have to tolerate it for about 3 months and then you never have to go there again. But it's rare that happens. It really is. A lot of times because of shift work, a lot of those things get worked out. But the way that you handle your business, trust me, it matters in this case. Don't burn a bridge. The one bridge you burn might burn 1,000 bridges for you, and you don't want that to happen. Number 5, consider becoming a float nurse at your current job. You might consider that so you can start to see how travel nursing can work, and getting experience in all of these different areas. Experience in different areas gives you the ability to get paid more. Any certification that you can get, it gives you the ability to be paid more. And for us as the travel nursing agency, we can present these things on your behalf and try to up your pay package that you get. And so definitely taking in more experience and documenting it and keeping documentation of it is a really great benefit to you because you can really increase your salary. Number 6, have a savings account. The reason is because some of the things that you might have to pay for, you might have to pay for out of your pocket and get reimbursed for. And sometimes it might take a little bit of time for you to be able to get reimbursed. Give your travel nursing agency a call to find out what types of things might need to be paid for up front. And I think that'll help you out a whole lot in getting started. At least knowledge gives you power. You know kind of what to expect. Number 7, gain specialty experience in needed areas. Check with your travel nursing agency recruiter. They'll be able to tell you what kinds of experience is going to bring you the most money. And if you have interest in these areas, why not go get that experience so that you can make more money on all of your different assignments that you take. But the thing is you can make a lot more money with a specialty, especially when they have needs for them and they have emergency rates. Sometimes your wage will double and sometimes triple. Give Trinity a call if we can help you. We would love to. You can call Darcel. She's not here today, but she's normally going to be here. She would love to answer any questions that you have. Give us a call at 918-622-2588, or you can visit us online at trinityemployment.com.